All right. Now, how many users do we have? I suppose we have 3 users, right? Now, let's go to PHP Tinker. Okay, and we'll create a few chat conversations. We will need a sender ID. So the first one will be me sending to receiver underscore ID, okay, which let's say will be to foo. Okay, what is the second user? It's foo. Okay, so fine. So the two IDs, then I'll have chat. Okay, this is going to be a text, and red, which will be one for now. We'll handle that scenario later on. So our first chat will be okay. What happened? Oh, I made a spelling mistake in the migration, so I'll have to revert back, roll back. Okay, change the migration first. Create chat table. Okay, CEIV. Correct. This is correct spelling. So migrate again. Tinker. I hope I have it. Yes, I have that. So receiver ID. That's correct. So we have the first chat message, which is sender is me, receiver is foo, and how are you? Fine. And then let's just say, user 2 replies back saying I am fine, and then he says how are you? So we have a conversation going on. Sender ID 1 has sent one ping, which is how are you, and then foo replies back with two conversations, right? So we should get this in postman if you try to load it. um, Let me see if I have configured everything. Oh, I haven't, so let's forget that for now, and directly go into the code. So yeah, we had commented it, right? This is going to work. Console.log. Let's just do response.data. No, response.body dot data will directly see the result. Okay, and yeah, we'll have to add that again. Fine. So we will click this and we get the conversation, which is the first one is how are you, which is fine, and then we'll see the second one, which is the reply back, and the third one is the question again, right? So we have the data as we wanted. Let's quickly store that in our Vuex store and get going. Yeah, um, I think we have already dispatched it, right? Store, where is Vuex view, and inside chat conversation I already have it. Yeah, so um, moving on to chat widget, I have this. What I'll do is first, no, I have the chat wrapper, and then inside this we will create a div called, let's say, conversation. Okay, all the styling also will be based on that, and then v4 equals chat in, I need to import the chat store. By the way, why am I importing user store? I don't need that for now here. So chat store, so chat store dot conversation, right? um, let's quickly do this. So this you should have, it may surprise you. So if you look at the data which is coming, which we have in our store, let me expand this. So in our PHP code, where is our model, the chat model? I told that I need a sender and a receiver object, right, which we are appending, and this is the function through which we are making it an attribute. So this is the user object, as you can see, the receiver and the sender. So what I'm trying to do is basically any chat which I'm loading with the user details, the receiver and the sender details, and that's the reason when I'm displaying it here. So this is my foo. He replied, okay, this is sender. So I made a mistake, I think. Yeah. Let me see. This is, if this is sender, then oh yeah, the sequence is wrong. It should be ascending. I'll go to my controller and now refresh. Hit this. Yeah. So the first one is how are you, which was done by Amitav Roy, which is me, and then Fu replied, I'm fine, and how are you? So yeah, whenever we type something, in the add widget, which I'm going to create here at the bottom, I click add, I'll just hit enter, and it will add up here. So that's what we are going to do. There's some theming required on it, but I will just commit it in the source code. You can find it, uh, and in the end it should look something very similar to the Slack conversation, which the Slack conversation widget. Yeah. So we are very close to creating the chat widget. Till now, the chats are being added through Tinker, but yeah, we are going to create the widget. We are very close to creating that, and yeah, the rendering is done. For foo, there is nothing. We can handle that using um, uh, click on the for example, if I hit refresh, no user is selected, so you can uh, have something like select a user to see the conversation. When we are doing this, we get a message and then make those subtle changes. All of them are possible because in the store, if you see, all of them are actually promises. So when I'm doing this chat, uh, change chat user, this is a dispatch and it's a promise. So I can hide the user list, and then once that is done, I can bring back the user list. So yeah, in the next video we are going to handle the widget to create, no, sorry, widget to add a new chat.